came home like that.
Just a beautiful afternoon for football, Coach. They say summer is the time to live in Chicago. Well, that's extended into autumn as we are ready to roll under blue skies at Soldier Field. This was the scene a moment ago as the Bears emerged from their tunnel. Ready for football are they, and ready for football are we as the Bears get set to match up with the New Orleans Saints. This is taken at the 3. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line just across the 25.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Ready? 95-56, 95-56. Here we go. Check. Hey, kill. Turn up. Kill. Turn up. Check 26.
They run with a former Viking and Raider. It's Latavius Murray. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down, a very solid gain on that play.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Throwing now is Breeze. It's complete here to T.Y. Hilton. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. That one a first down pickup of 8.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
Almost able to intercept it. That's one he would have liked to have held on to on this first drive. Instead, second down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Back to the air on second down. It's Breeze. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
The positioning here is key. As a defensive back, you're taught 99% of the time, make a play on the football. But in this case, making a play on the man was all the difference. That's what forced the incompletion.
Now Breeze on third down. Open man, Smith-Schuster, it's complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 45-yard line.
First down, Saints.
Breeze now on first down. Flushed out right. Now he'll pull it down. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at second down.
And him running the football is not something that defenses spend a lot of time preparing for. But this guy has a survival instinct and a knack for knowing when exactly to do it.
Ready. Yellow lady. Mike 58 right there. Check tight. Check 13.
That was second down run for Murray. Roquan Smith, fresh off a solid rookie campaign, in on the tackle for Chicago.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on rundowns. It confuses the blocking assignments and doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the second level.
From the gun on third down, Breeze. Airing it out deep for Smith. And that'll be incomplete. Now, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty, and it's fourth down. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning, hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces fourth down. So the opening drive does yield points, maybe not the 7 they wanted, but they'll take the 3.
Accumulating first downs does not go up on the scoreboard, but it does go into the DNA of a team that's trying to establish itself to start a game. That has to feel pretty good for them. They'll take the 3.
Yeah, they had 3 first downs and 3 points.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
At their own 25-yard line.
Check out. 1, 2, 3. Tighten up. Tighten up. Pull it together.
They'll run with a third-year man. This is Tariq Cohen. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
49. Check 49. Check 49. 47's a mic. 47.
Here's Luck. He's got Burton here. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice...
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Ken Crowley. And he'll score. Touchdown, New Orleans.
Now, that was a beautiful play. A pick 6. How would you punctuate something like that, partner?
What do you mean, with an exclamation mark?
Exclamation mark, a big word. What would you do with that?
Ampersand?
I like it.
Lutz good on the extra point. And the lead grows to 10-0. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They'll look to get something started. They need to. Down 10-0 early as they've got it first. And he's taken down here by the Saints. Give the sack to David Onyemata, the product of Nigeria by way of Canada. They'll come up after the sack on a 2nd and 12. Luck. Fighting to stay upright. Runs through the contact. And a big loss here as he's taken down. The sack coming from defensive end Cameron Jordan.
So, Brandon, we sat in with a lot of coaches, and when they talk about things they want to accomplish offensively, I'm not sure that sack and sack are on their play sheet.
After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
And now the Saints are going to take a timeout on defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long.
Hey, exit.
No run call here. They'll look to throw instead. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Ken Crowley. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. First quarter, and now he already has 2 interceptions.
Yeah, he's got to guard against being tentative from this point forward, though. He's got to still make the right reads, make the proper throws. I've seen guys in this league throw 4 interceptions in a game and win. He's got to understand, put it behind you, keep pressing forward. Didn't they tell us in our meetings that they needed to account for him on each and every play?
You think? A guy of his caliber? So how does a guy like him get that wide open?
That usually means there's a tire breakdown on what the coverage was. That everyone thought they were doing something, and they were supposed to be doing something else. But bottom line is, no matter what, you have to know where he is and cover him on every play.
7 yards there and a first down. If there was one area that the coach emphasized in our pregame meeting, it was red zone offense.
In a sense I got from it, and I think you did as well, they weren't real happy with how they were executing previously, so they put a lot of time and effort into it because getting points is paramount. Doesn't matter what you do otherwise, don't leave the red zone without putting points on the board.
A solid pickup at 13 sets him up 1st and goal. 10-0 the score after one on EA Sports. They come out with one back and three tight ends. Quick throw here to Hilton. And he's got it. Touchdown, Saints. T.Y. Hilton, his fourth touchdown on the year. And the Saints able to stretch that lead out further.
Lutz playing Moncavelli.
And that makes our score
17 zip on him right now. 5:59 left in the second quarter. And you get all them associated with
touchdown to kick.
I'm doing both. I'm making an example of all of them.
This one fielded at the 5.
The whole
bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
Like, I'm trying to tell you, I'm going to run it up. Count it up, boy.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter, but you're down. We know, but... And Luck will be intercepted for a third time.
Just got my third pick.
Picked up by Ken Crowley. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line. And that gives him now 3 interceptions in the game.
Well, someone's locked into what they're trying to get done in the passing game. When was the last time we had someone get 3 in a contest?
2011, wasn't it? Kurt Coleman.
Oh, yeah, that's
then
right.
With the Eagles.
That's right. Then against with the...
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Prince Amukamara. He had a little bit of the turnover bug last week. 3 interceptions. Not an absolute disaster, but another one here. Do you start to get a little worried?
You worry about your team as a whole because you have to find a way to make those interceptions quote-unquote go away, and that means your defense. They've got to go out there on sudden change and at least hold people to field goals. And if that keeps happening, they lose confidence in the quarterback, and then no one plays well.
A Chicago first down there on a gain of 11.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
On first down, they go right back to Cohen. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Tackled there by Alex Anzalone. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
Hey, watch the slant. Watch the slant.
Back to throw, Luck. This one into the hands of Burton. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be 3rd down.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
This defense tightening up a bit. That last catch just 1 yard, making it 3rd and 9. Here's Luck. Gets this to his running back, Tariq Cohen. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 10 and a Bears first down.
We always talk about having to read defenses and how complicated that is. Well, this was an excellent read. Read the pressure and got rid of the football before it even got to him for a nice game.
And when they're blitzing like that, running back usually a good spot to go with the football?
Without a doubt, because he's right in your sight line or he's near you. So you're able to just get it to him easily. And once he gets in space, that's usually a good matchup for him.
Now the pass, and it's into the arms of Hopkins. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 12 yards there and a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Luck. And the hook up here to Allen Robinson. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. A good pickup, 17 yards and a Bear first down. Well, this is how you shape the thoughts of that interception on the last drive. You come out and start this one 4 for 4.
And watching him throw it around with that type of confidence reminds me of a guy I played with way back when who told me, I don't care if I throw 10 interceptions in a row. I'm going to stay confident, keep flinging it. I just figured there's something wrong with the football.
Now a pass dumped off to his running back. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. Got to give some credit there defensively. They snuffed out that screen early on first down.
Really read it well, didn't they? Because they didn't bring the pressure that they expected. They covered all the passing lanes. So once you see it break down as the passer, I think in this situation, you're throwing it at the feet of your back to make sure no one picks it off, or you throw it away, throw it over the sideline. Don't try and freelance and try and make a bigger play. There's really no one else running a pattern that should be open.
All right, coming up at intermission. Charles, you want to wait to enhance your Saturday?
I certainly do.
I've got just a thing for you. It's the coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll be alongside and have to take us through the weekend in the NFL. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Give him 22 yards, and that's also where they snapped it from, the 22. This is first and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. He'll try to run this one in. And this will result in him losing yardage back to the 3. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down. So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, second and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And once more, this play going in the wrong direction. The Saints get to him behind the line again. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down.
Check out. Ready. I got it.
To throw is Locke. And he's got his man. That's Robinson. Touchdown Bears. Allen Robinson. His first touchdown on the year, as they are now on the board here in the first half. Point after, right down the middle, and that'll cut the lead to 17-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And still plenty of time remaining here in the half, more than a minute. We'll see if they just want to protect that lead or try to add on to it.
Well, with as much time as is left on the clock, I would imagine it would be the latter. I think they're going to try and add on to it. So what they're going to tell the team is very simply, if you can get out of bounds after making a play downfield, terrific. If you can't, everyone hustle to the line of scrimmage, either run another play or clock it and start over again.
And that is intercepted by the all-pro safety, Eddie Jackson.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Well, indeed, trying to run it out as they start on the ground. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play.
What this nigga, what's his name at, though?
The previous run, good for 9. Here's second and a yard.
25, check 25, check 25. Come on.
Now Locke. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Trey Hendrickson in there to bury him for a loss of 11. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. The final shot before the break. Locke. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So we reach halftime here in a 10-point game. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Oh, man,
all right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3.
You can hear me, bro.
This fielded at the 2. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
Little brother.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive.
Man? What's up
they
with
have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the
answer?
second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is. Right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is a real I'm doing
What you been listening to, prophecy? Let me find out you a white
boy. We often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. It'll be a pickup of 5, and that leaves them with 5 more. 3rd and 5 now.
Well, they still have time to get them established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Now Love. And Robinson with a big catch. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. A gain there of 12 yards and a 1st down for the Bears.
Well, we're used to seeing the guy that you consider the #1 receiver double covered, but how about this guy? He's double covered and finds a way to make the play for a 1st down.
That's how you increase your Madden rating, right?
No doubt about that at all. And you know something? I think we'll hear about that from him soon.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. A Chicago 1st down there on a gain of 11.
People worry about throwing the out route because often it can get jumped, and that can turn into either an incompletion or an interception. But not on that one. Everything came together, and he catches it and goes over the sideline.
A 1st down run, good for about 3. 2nd and 7 coming up. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
From the 41, Luck. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. They have not gotten him going at all. Tried to spark something there with a longer throw, unable to complete it.
But you have to keep trying. He's one of their best playmakers. No matter what it says on the scoreboard, you're always trying to get him the football.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. And he's got the completion to Hopkins. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
As far as I'm concerned, Andrew Luck can do it all. I mean, he's an underrated runner, toughness in the pocket, strong and stout. But let's face it, the money, that comes from his arm.
And smart, valedictorian of his high school class in Houston, then he goes to Stanford. He's got it all. Luck now, 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10 on 1st down. It's Patterson, able to fight for about 4 yards there to the 13.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Luck now to throw. Yeah, he's got it. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. 12 yards there and a 1st down.
Timing is everything, and they work on this cut all the time. They work on all the timing patterns, and this time it paid off for them. Worked him to the center of the field, cut it to the outside, ball's delivered, gets both feet down for the completion.
Well, look at this, a tight end carry. Power on power, but he's not going to get in. Call it no gain, and it's going to be 2nd and goal.
Brandon, if I wanted to run the football this close to the goal line, I think I just turn around and hand it to my tailback. Too many things could go wrong in this situation.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Bears. Cordero Patterson, his 1st touchdown on the year, as they are now just an extra point away from making this a 3-point game. The extra point splits the uprights, and the lead's down to a field goal at 17-14. Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Ready.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started.
And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here.
From the 27, Breeze looking deep for Hilton. And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, New Orleans. T.Y. Hilton with his second touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Saints able to stretch that lead out further.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his second touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go. This is taken at the 3. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
Let's go.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They did what they had to do to start this third quarter. Went down, got the touchdown to cut the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago. And we're right under pressure, and down he goes. Luck is sacked. Trey Hendrickson able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon.
Brandon, I think you understand the type of afternoon this offensive line is having. It is a long one for them. Long for you to spend it with me. Long for them trying to block those guys. They've given up a whole lot of sacks, and the speed and quickness of that defensive line is eating them alive.
That'll be a pickup of 10 as they try to recover from this 10-point deficit. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Throwing his line. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore.
And, Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively. Not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
Check.
So after the INT, it's Breeze. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. So he can't hang on. And as I watch that unfold, I remembered an expression that I've heard, maybe from you, I don't know. But you're going to get hit anyways, might as well hold on to the ball.
Well, you know a coach said that, right? Yeah. Not an actual player. No chance at all. Way easier said than done.
Breeze will try again on 2nd down. Escaping and with a flag down, he goes down. So they're able to sack him. Now the penalty looks like it could be holding. Let's find out. So now they assess a 3rd and long, and that holding call might have knocked him out of field goal range, at least for the moment.
21. Hey, easy. 44, Mike.
Shotgun now for Breeze. Looking deep for Hilton. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Prince Amukamara. And he will take it out to the 25-yard line. So now he's equaled his interception total from a week ago. Remember, Charles, he had 3 last week.
And you know, all week long he vowed to take that number down. Told the guys on the team, don't worry, things are going to pick up. I've got this. But he is in a major league rut right now. Let's see if his teammates can pick him up along the way.
You're right. He talked about being cool, calm, collective, rebounding. Not rebounding right here. The run on 1st down gets him a couple up to the 27. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Back now at Soldier Field. It's Bears football, but they trail on the scoreboard as we get set to bring you the 4th quarter. From the 27, Luck. Gonna let one fly for Rupp. And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by
Mario, how much
Williams.
bullshit they gonna keep getting you, man?
Down 2
Just let
scores
me
in the
know.
fourth quarter. It maybe wasn't quite desperation.
Like, how much
time,
bullshit they
but it
gonna
was
keep
getting
giving you,
close.
bro?
And that interception
Just let
there on
me
the deep
know.
ball, that probably slams the door on their
Damn.
chances.
And maybe that was the
Nigga
thought
should've
process,
picked that.
it wasn't quite desperation time. So now you take the shot before they're going to lay back
Like,
any
damn.
farther on defense.
How much bullshit
Go
they
ahead
gonna
and throw
give
it
you, man?
downfield. Unfortunately, it didn't work.
Look at that. Every time you throwing it right to me. My man should be picking it. Thank you, Madden.
Juju Smith-Schuster.
He throw the shits right to me. Like, come on, man.
And the Saints able to
What's up,
stretch
Don't
that
Hate? Hey,
lead
Don't
out
Hate, what
further.
type of shit you was saying earlier?
Well, this is exactly where I expect teams to take a shot. Right after a turnover, you count on the defense being a little bit jumbled
miss
coming
Gurley
out on the field.
bad.
Maybe catch them back on their heels. And
Gurley
that's
out.
exactly what they
Gurley
did
out for
there.
you, too.
They
Zeke
threw
been
it
out for me
downfield
6 weeks.
and really created a big play.
Yeah, you said jumbled. They were the definition of jumbled defensively. One play and into the end zone.
Damn.
And
That
this will be
5
a
sacks don't mean
touchback as
shit.
that
You threw me
sails
2
over the
picks.
end line.
He ain't say nothing about all that, Trey. He ain't say nothing about all that.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And last time wasn't
Look,
pretty. One play
if I had Zeke,
interception. We'll see if they can
if
do
I
better.
had one of my fast running backs, he'd be gone all day. I'm trying to tell you. Nah, I'm saying if I had Todd Gurley, he'd be gone all day, man. You giving me it. The run
Defenses
is all.
always talk about earning the right to rush the passer on 3rd down. And you know what offenses want? Win 1st down so they can set things up for themselves better.
And that wasn't helpful there. Not a big impact on 1st down. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. A gain there of 12 yards and a 1st down for the Bears.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Check out. Line 674. Crunch time.
Wow.
They'll run on 1st down. Patterson. Yeah, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
He ain't doing nothing really on offense. It's just
Throwing
like
on 2nd down.
the run on
And that'll be
Gurley.
incomplete.
He running up.
Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. Another incompletion. You know, it's a wonder he's still moving around back there the number of times he's been sacked.
Yeah, he's staying out there, isn't he? And you don't think about it much in a game like this, but he's showing incredible leadership. Still competing, still fighting, not taking himself out of a ball game that appears lost.
Sure.
Now a shot taken on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense that's well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure. The backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
Now it's Love. He's got his tight end, Burton. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th.
It's got to the point where we see guys like that make that type of a catch.
Hey, don't I never seen my man miss so many picks, so many motherfucking.
And now they're acting like wide receivers.
So many
tight end one-handed catches. They're kind of like wide receiver one-handed catches nowadays.
Just not right.
Hell yeah. That's a pick. Oh my God, that's a pick.
2nd and 5 now. Luck. He finds Robinson. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down.
Look at this shit.
Now a 1st down throw. Luck. Toward the end zone, but that's
I got a corner that's 96 jumping. I'm in cover 2. He threw it right to my cover. And usually he'd pick it off. Pick it off.
Right side to that incompletion.
Nope. They let him catch it.
It wasn't an interception.
Wow.
Learn this shit.
You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage.
Can't take this shit.
But correct. No
He was calling me all day. I talk shit. I had my Popeye chicken salad.
What?
But
he finds Hopkins complete. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4.
Look at this shit. We ain't. It's stop.
Good for 7. It's 3rd down.
10-0 going to the half. Offense, he ain't play shit.
Looks to throw, fires right side. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. A field goal does you no good, so they're going to stay out there and go for it on 4th.
You made it.
Here we go on 4th. And this is incomplete. The Bears tried it on 4th down, unable to convert. And that will force a turnover on downs.
Hey, now I see what don't hate Sam, bro.
The Saints offense
you don't
on
got
the
that
field
fast running back back there. He ain't breaking free of the defense. Gurley will break and go. He'll be 75 yards. He won't get touched, man. I gotta pick me up on
You're on the bench right now. You're shaking hands with your teammate. You're hugging him, giving him a little dap.
Week 11.
Big performance for them. Now you just don't get careless.
Can't trade this week 11.
Way out.
To throw again on 2nd
Can't wait till offseason. I need one right now.
He'll find Smith-Schuster. That's complete. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. 4 touchdown passes now for Drew Brees. And the Saints able to stretch that lead out further. They were still throwing with a comfortable lead here late, and now that lead even more comfortable.
And your first
Brady got that pro read, so when he
went into this one ahead of time, that maybe they're seeking some revenge.
I know what this is.
Just don't like them. But the other thing that always hits me is, are they worried about playoff positioning? Right? Are they worried about
read option right here.
Points in case there's a tie?
When he come in the game, he don't throw the fucking ball. It's a run.
I had too many turnovers, though, and it's only 38-14.
For a touchback.
I had too many turnovers, though.
At the line,
yeah, I know. I missed
drive the Bears offense.
Hey, if you give me some all-season form prop, you can go to Dallas.
Now they've got to put that
Don't say that.
Together another
Don't say that.
You got to give me some.
I'll give you some now. Don't say that.
Give me a piece. You can have
this the whole time. We get down to position. We were able to be in position to score.
Fuck you.
Let's go ahead and
you ain't
continue to have that kind of confidence. Not worry about the one play that didn't allow him to get into the end zone.
And this time they'll be trying to get it into the end zone. We'll see what they do. So the Bears.
Look at this shit. He
caught the ball. And
man.
Let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Offensive, you got a tight end. Oh my fucking god!
Down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Shit.
15 yards on the play, 1st down. Here's Locke. That's complete to the Memphis man, Anthony Miller. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40.
I watch everybody before I fucking play them.
First of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down.
Before I play them. It's got, hey, in the real NFL, they do the same shit. I'm gonna tell you like the real football team. I'm gonna watch fucking film on you. Hell yeah, when I was at work, I was definitely on that motherfucking government computer watching them run you over. Hell yeah, I would.
A quick throw out wide, caught by Robinson. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line.
It's the same run, y'all. He's doing the same thing.
2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. Throwing again is Locke. Oh, he's able to outmuscle him here as he pulls it in. Give him 14 on that one and a 1st down.
The catch, deservedly so, is going to get a lot of credit, but even
so
more
crazy
so because there's a defender there ready to make a play.
He throwing, look at this shit.
On that one.
He run, I know this formation, bro.
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore.
I know that formation. I had this playbook before.
And he will bring this all the way up to the 30-yard line.
Hell yeah. I made it.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They have the dream scenario.
Watch this. He gonna score for you. Watch this.
Just one kneel here, and this game should be over.
10-10.
It's always the final play of preparation each week. The practicing of the kneel-down formation, the victory formation. We've got a game in hand, and that's all they're going to want to do now. They'll put someone back deep just in case something goes haywire. But all in all, take the snap, kneel down, and shake hands. Yes. Get out of there.
So this one, a victory here for New Orleans. And they were buoyed, Charles,
in the
second half that put this one on ice.
So you get the sense that whatever was said at halftime,
he ain't get it.
Home.
He ain't get it.
I think it's a little bit more than that, though. Obviously, there are words that are said, and, hey, come on, guys, we have to play better. But sometimes it's just sharpening your execution, sharpening your focus, and maybe doing the things you practiced all week without major adjustments, just doing them better. And that got it done in this one.
He didn't get it. Challenge it.
So for the Saints, the win moves them up to 5-2 now on the year. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Bears,
hey, they gave it to him, man. Hit him down low.
As they fall into 2-4 now on the year. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.